Hello folks, Brother Jim reporting here at End Times Prophecy News. Manafort judge ripped into special counsel Mueller. The judge overseeing the Paul Manafort case has called out special counsel Robert Mueller for his true intent with Paul Manafort, which was to hurt President Trump. Don't you just love this? The judge overseeing Paul Manafort's case, Judge Chillis, recently angered the left by going against Mueller's recommendation and handing down a lenient sentence. It wasn't lenient. He actually said in his statement that there are some that have not even gone to prison over the same things that Paul Manafort did. CNN reported that Manafort learned on Thursday that he will serve almost 4 years in prison, far short of what had been expected and recommended, for financial fraud convictions obtained by special counsel Robert Mueller as he investigated Manafort's alleged collusion with the Russian government in 2016. Folks, the number is 47 months. And Judge Chillis said, I just reported yesterday, that he's going to get his 9 months that he's already done in terrible solitary confinement most of the time. And now he's in a wheelchair. He's going to get that taken off of the 47 months and bring it down to 38 months, which is 3 years and 2 months. At least that's what we hear from the judge. The crimes, though serious among white-collar offenses, did not relate directly to Paul Manafort's work as Trump 2016 campaign chairman. That's right, it had nothing to do with Russian collusion, which was the whole reason why Mueller was appointed as special counsel. Manafort spoke to the judge before his sentencing and thanked him for a fair trial and asked the court for compassion. Humiliated and shamed would be a gross understatement, Manafort said, expressing how difficult the past 2 years have been for he and his family. Back in 2018, Judge T.S. Ellis told prosecutors, "You don't really care about Mr. Manafort's bank fraud. What you really care about is what information Mr. Manafort could give you that would reflect on Mr. Trump or lead to his prosecution or impeachment." Very true. And White House Communications Director Bill Shine resigns to work on Trump 2020 campaign. From Drudge Report, White House Communications Director Bill Shine resigned today. He will serve as a senior advisor to the Trump 2020 campaign. President Trump thanked Shine on Friday and made clear he is looking forward to working with him in the upcoming campaign. Our D.C. source told the Gateway Pundit the White House is pleased with Shine's work. Shine's family is not in Washington, D.C. Assistant to the President and Communications Director Bill Shine offered his resignation to the President yesterday evening, and the President accepted. Bill continues to support President Trump and his agenda and will serve as senior advisor to the 2020 re-election campaign. Quote, serving President Trump and this country has been the most rewarding experience of my entire life. To be a small part of all this president has done for the American people has truly been an honor. I'm looking forward to working on President Trump's re-election campaign and spending more time with my family, Bill Shine said. Bill Shine has done an outstanding job working for me and the administration. We will miss him in the White House, but look forward to working together on the 2020 presidential campaign where he will be totally involved. Thank you to Bill and his wonderful family, Donald J. Trump said. Bill has been an asset of invaluable importance to this West Wing. I have enjoyed working with him and witnessing firsthand his unmatched talent, expertise, and skills. I am grateful that he will continue to be an important member of the Team Trump. I look forward to all of his future contributions, Mick Mulvaney said. And Bill Shine has been a great leader on our team and someone we have all loved working with every day. He has brought a tremendous amount of talent and expertise to the administration. Bill has become a real friend, and his generosity and his passion for our country will be sorely missed. It is a big loss for the White House, but a huge gain for the president's re-election campaign, Sarah Sanders said. Bill O'Reilly defended Shine as well, a former Fox News employee, but his case was just thrown out. He could be coming back, folks. CNN reporter Caitlin Collins using anonymous sources to denigrate Bill Shine, saying no one knew what he did in the White House. Absurd and dishonest reporting. In other words, the usual. The truth from Bill O'Reilly. And 125 Democrats voted in favor of this ridiculous bill. 125 House Democrats voted in favor of lowering the federal voting age from 18 to 16 on Friday. The Socialist Democrat House. They think they're going places, but they're not. Remember, you got to go to the Senate, and then it can be vetoed by Trump. A majority of House Democrats on Wednesday voted to lower the federal voting age from 18 to 16. And they also just approved, the House just approved that illegal aliens can vote now. But they didn't, because they will be canceled in the Senate or by the president. This is the crazy socialism of these nutbags and nasty Pelosi and the Islamic haters, Rashida Tlaib, Ocasio-Cortez. I mean, they're Islamic believers and haters of Jews, anti-Semitic. But a number of high-profile Democrats voted in favor of the legislation, including California Representatives Rothschild boy Adam Schiff, Eric Swalwell, Maxine Mad Max Waters, Ted Lieu, Hawaii Representative, and Democratic presidential candidate Tulsi Gabbard. New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Michigan Representative Rashida Tlaib, and Minnesota Representative Ilhan Omar. She's definitely ill. Democratic Massachusetts Representative Ayanna Pressley introduced the legislation Tuesday evening as an amendment to House Democrats for the People Act. For the people? Not for the people of the United States. It's called Treason Sedition Act, which would overhaul federal election laws. Presley's amendment fell short at 126 to 305. Oh, wow, you got a third of the House vote, which is controlled now by Dems. House Democrats voted 125 to 108, barely making it, in favor of Presley's amendment, with 2 members voting present and 3 members not voting. House Republicans voted against the amendment, 197 to 1. Texas Representative Michael Burgess, Big Rhino, was the only Republican to vote A. Have the Democrats truly lost it? Yes, a long time ago. Anyway, let's finish up with Zechariah the prophet. Speaking of and prophesying of the time of Jacob's trouble, or Daniel's 70th week. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord, for I have spread you abroad as the 4 winds of the heaven, saith the Lord. Now, what does that mean? Well, we have a nation coming from the north that is going to try and kill you, Israel. For I have spread you abroad as the 4 winds of the heavens, saith the Lord. Now, we see the 4 winds of heaven also in Ezekiel. I forgot what chapter it's in. But you also see it in Revelation chapter 7. Okay, the 4 winds of heaven are described as the wrath of God. Hurt not the land nor the sea or anything in it until I have sealed my servants, as it says, the 144,000, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, which are male virgin Jews. Okay? They're not the Jehovah Witness. But whatever the case is, it says the 4 winds of heaven. Okay? It says heaven, not plural, heaven. That is the air you breathe. Okay? And this 4 winds is the wrath of God from the 4 angels, and as it says in the other passages, and is the wrath of God on the 4 quatrains of the earth, north, east, south, and west. For no one shall escape God's wrath, Luke 21:35. It comes on all them on face of the whole earth. Okay, no one can escape it. Unless Jesus calls you up to come up hither to meet him, in the Lord in the air. So shall we ever be with him. The rapture. So what we have here is the wrath of God. Okay? And it's coming from the land of the north. But he says, for I have spread you abroad as the four winds of heaven. Okay? So this four winds of heaven is talking about the four quatrains. Okay? So he has spread you abroad throughout the world, and that happened 2,000 years ago, when Israel was dissolved as a nation. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. Now this is telling you the daughter of Babylon, Revelation 17, the whore that rides the beast is working within Zion. Okay? Is working within Israel, but it's also working in all nations. Okay? For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. You see? So God is going to deliver Israel, and the nation of the United States is a big prophecy as well. But you see, the United States is a prophecy of his nation in the Gentile period. He never forgot Israel. The nation of United States did not replace Israel. What it did was God transferred his power and his blessing to another nation. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it that way. He didn't transfer it, he added another nation. Just like he added and grafted in the Gentiles into the tree of salvation, he also grafted in another nation as his blessing. So don't take it like that U.S. or the church has replaced Israel. No. Neither one. Is nation of Israel they've come under a blind spirit. That God has blinded their spiritual understanding to believe in Jesus Christ. Salvation has been taken away from them. 98% of Israel are lost souls as of today. That's a fact. So what you have is now this nation is the U.S., the United States, is blessed and is carrying out the power of God to control the nations, you see. And Cyrus is that last trump who is putting down the strongholds of other demonic forces in these last days. Thank you for listening, and we will continue in verse 9. Yes, thank you for listening.
Hello there, my friends. Are you tired of trying to lose weight with diets of fruits and vegetables that leave you hungry with no energy and hardly no results? Wouldn't it be nice to know you can indulge in the foods you love and know that is what God created your body to eat in the first place? Well, I have the answer for you. The Shepherd's Diet. Folks, this is not what you think. This is the diet approved by yours truly, God Almighty. Yes, it is written in the King James Version Bible, and you must believe that God created you to be a fat-burning machine. Yes, folks, the global elites have lied to you for over 70 years, making you believe that to eat fat is to be fat, when actually it is completely the opposite. Yes, I have personal friends in the threads right now who can witness how they have had a huge weight loss while eating more calories. Tested and proven. This is a mind-blowing information that needs to be shared to everyone. So here's the diet in a nutshell. Eat as much good fats that you can to start your fat-burning machine that God created in you. Back off the sugars and carbs, and that's basically it. Yes, the 4 books included in your offer will give you the full biblical understanding of how God told you to eat fat in your diet through scriptures. And the best part is, you can support this channel and ministry while you make your life much more abundant, more pleasant to look at in the mirror, while giving a black eye to the global elites as you share the same information with anyone you come in contact with. Pick up your Shepherd's Diet 4-book combo today. Link is down below.